Staying sober can be so tough, and adding life on the road like musicians can make it even harder. We have Ben with the Ico Band. It's Ico, right?
Good morning, Ico.
I'm so glad you're here. And my really good friend, Scooter, to tell us the way to send support and love to those kind of people. And we're talking about Send Me a Friend, right? And this is something that both of you are passionate about. I'm so happy. They've been wanting to talk about it on the show because they said we need support, and there's so many people out there that could use this help. Tell us what Send Me a Friend is.
Yes, thank you, Reagan. So Send Me a Friend is a nonprofit organization that was started by the great international recording artist Anders Osborne out of New Orleans. And when he was struggling early in his sobriety, when he was on the road as a musician, he thought that it'd be great if he could just have a sober friend on the road with him. And so this organization has vetted now over 1,000 long-term sobriety individuals who can go out and meet with musicians when they're on the road, who are either struggling with their recovery or who are just trying to stay sober on the road and could really use a sober friend. So it seeks to do 3 different things. One is to help send friends out into for musicians who need them. We also now support life shops, where people can come and learn how to do singing and songwriting and production in sobriety, and learn how to deal with healthy living on the road and things like that. So it's a wonderful organization, and one of the things that it seeks to do is to work with music promoters like Scott, who have event space, so that we can create safe space and alternatives, in addition to beer, wine, and liquor, to have alternative mocktails and wonderful handcrafted drinks that are not just Coke, Diet Coke, and water as an alternative at concerts.
And Scott, how did the two of you connect, and why is this important to you?
Well, it's important to me. We met through Ico with his band coming on, and I have this unique space up in Park City on Main Street, and it sounds a little counterintuitive that I'm promoting non-drinking in my drinking establishment. But I think it's so important that everybody has this unique feel when they come in to watch live music, and that's really what we're promoting, is the live music side. And I think we got that, especially with the Anders Osborne fundraiser we had upstairs on our Rockwell listening room, it's called, and we raised $80,000, over $80,000 in one night. It was such a unique event, and that sort of just started clicking off. We want this experience for everybody.
Well, it's a magical partnership, and you know about this because you're sober.
11 and a half years sober. I'm also a musician, and so early in my recovery, I struggled a lot with needing someone who was there, and there were friends there to help me. And so I've got a lot of gratitude for those people and for the sober living, and my life is abundantly better as a result of freeing myself of those addictions. And but there's a lot of people who need help, and so
gosh, everyone needs support.
Well,
though.
Ben, what you think? Would you say this is what works? This is what works, is when you have a team around you.
Yeah, and we like to say you can't keep it if you don't give it away. And so my sobriety gets stronger by helping other ones who are doing that. And you know, there's a lot of people who are not necessarily sober individuals who are helping us and supporting us. So that we appreciate that support.
Especially during Christmas, this time of year, when we're doing the Ico show, and it's really tough for some people.
Well, I want to talk about your place. Nisha and I were just there a couple weeks ago when they had an 80s band. It was really fun. Opie Rockwell on Main Street in Park City. There's a concert coming up on New Year's Eve and supports this cause.
Absolutely. A portion of our proceeds definitely go to Send Me a Friend. We will have more fundraisers in the future where all of the proceeds go to it. But I think that this is really a start. And we'd like to promote it and have other people follow what we're doing, and other bars or other live music venues. So
it's a great template, and
it's a good template.
And Scott has taken up that mantle and has helped us greatly, and that's why this New Year's Eve event at Opie Rockwell that my band's playing at is so important to continuing this this mission that we have at Send Me a Friend.
The information about that concert right there on your screen, everybody. Opie Rockwell. It's at 6 o'clock. For tickets, go to opierockwell.com. I love that we started this conversation. Hopefully it spreads you too. Thank you for being here. Scott, your pink socks are making
they're awesome.
day. Good job.
And I like Ben's beer.
And sendmeafriend.org. If anyone wants to support, sendmeafriend.org. We appreciate it so much, guys. Merry Christmas to you both.
Thank you. Up next, local products from